Hello, my name is Lauren Condon, and this is my learning journey that I took through 446 this summer. So first, my learning journey began by learning about TPACK. I had never heard of TPACK before, and the more I learned about TPACK, the more I realized its important influence on me as a teacher. TPACK is a guideline for incorporating technology into the classroom. First, you think about the content needing to be taught, then how to teach the content using pedagogy, and then how to execute the pedagogy using technology. TPACK changed the way I look at technology. I now see technology as not just an aid to a lesson, but a way in enriching a lesson and giving students the chance to use their problem-solving and critical thinking skills. Next, I learned about flipping the classroom. I heard of flipped classroom before from student teaching, but it was definitely different from what I learned in our class. I realized that the point of flipped classroom is so that students are in charge of their own learning outside the classroom, so that way when they come back to the classroom, there's time for discussion and deepening their learning. This is not what I experienced during student teaching. I was told flipped classroom was just when we gave them a set of tasks for the day, including teaching themselves the material. We would do this in math class, and they were in charge of completing it that day. They were supposed to read through the chapter and complete some problems, showing that they mastered that material. And then we would go on to the next section the next day, or maybe given a exit slip or an assessment to make sure that they met the standards that they were supposed to be working independently on. And I really liked how we learned about using flipped classroom as a way to have more classroom time for discussion, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. Finally, I learned about some amazing Web 2.0 tools I can use in the classroom. There are so many amazing Web 2.0 tools that I discovered for teaching literacy during my classmates' presentations. I really liked Padlet because it has so many potential applications. You could create a personal reader on it, or organize information for a paper, and you can use it for more than just literacy. I could see it being used in so many other subjects. Also, it was really fun to learn about Edmodo because it has so many features. It is like a Facebook assessment tool, email, and Pinterest all in one. Plus, it meets the privacy needs of a classroom. And it's awesome because you get to kind of have that Facebook part where you're updating parents via an assessment tool that's meeting the objectives you're teaching, email, so you kind of keep in contact with parents, as well as the kind of Pinterest, where you can look up other lesson plan ideas. I also really enjoyed ThingLink. ThingLink was also an awesome Web 2.0 tool I learned about. It is a way of taking notes on a picture. You're not just limited to written text, though. You can add pictures and videos to the picture as well. And I think, again, it can be used more than just in the literacy classroom, but in the literacy classroom, you could work on maybe visualizing. And if you have maybe a picture of a scenery, maybe they pinpoint areas of a building where what they visualize is going on in there. But again, I think it could be used in lots of other subjects. That's the end of my learning journey, though I learned a lot throughout this class, and I hope that I will continue to seek out other technologies I can continue to incorporate in my future classrooms. And again, I'm going to just continue using these different technologies to help enhance my lessons so that way my students become better prepared for the world we live in.